I want to start this video with a question. So, have you ever wondered why bread goes off? It seems to me that no, and it's normal to know this, cause it just needless to know. But what interesting is that the same thing helps nature to survive the winter. So, this video I'm gonna tell about the fungi. What are fungi? As the tree begin to lose their leaves and temperature drop, mushrooms start to appear. But what we see above the ground is only a small part of the story. The mushrooms are fruiting bodies of fungi, the reproductive structures. The real body of the fungi lives underground or inside wood. It's made of tiny threads called hyphae. There are threads from a vast network called mycelium. Fungi are not plants, they belong to a separate kingdom, the fungi kingdom, and although they are often ignored, fungi are not essential to the survival of all ecosystems on land. One of the most important roles fungi play is that of decomposers. They feed on dead plant and animal matter by releasing enzymes that break down complex organic molecules. These molecules are turned into simpler compounds like nitrates, phosphates, and carbon that can be absorbed by plants. This process helps recycle nutrients in the ecosystem. Without fungi, nutrients would stay locked inside that material, and the soil would slowly lose fertility. In forest, fungi break down wood that even bacteria cannot digest, thanks to powerful enzymes that can dissolve lignin, a third component in plant cell walls. That's why after a tree falls, fungi are the first to appear, breaking it down over months or years. Fungi are not just recyclers, they are also partners, but 90% of all plant species form a mutualistic relationships with fungi in a soil called mycorrhiza. In this relationship, the fungi grows into or around the plant's roots. Fungi hyphae are much tinier than plants' roots, so they can reach into spaces in the soil. This allows the plant to access more water and nutrients, especially phosphorus and micronutrients. In return, the plant shares sugar it makes from photosynthesis. This relationship is so important that some plants cannot survive without their fungal partners. Mycorrhizal network can also connect different plants, even trees of different species, allowing them to share resources from this network. A large tree can help support a smaller, shaded one by setting sugar from the fungi. There are plenty of people who enjoy collecting wild mushroom in autumn, and while some species are safe and delicious, others are extremely toxic, even deadly. The danger is that poisonous mushroom can look very similar to edible ones. One of the most dangerous species is the death cap mushroom, Amanita folliot. It contains toxins that damage the liver and kidneys, and just half of mushroom can be fatal. The symptoms may take hours to appear, which makes treatment more difficult. Another example is Phallus marl, which is sometimes confused with the true edible marl, but it contains a toxin called gyrometrin, which affects the nervous system. Mushroom identification is very complex. Even experienced foragers rely on guidebooks or consultation with professional mycologists. So remember, when it comes to wild mushroom, if you're not absolutely sure, do not eat it. The next topic is fungal network in the forest. Underground, fungi create a massive network that connect plants and trees across the forest. The mycelial networks are often called the wood wide web. Through this web, trees can exchange nutrients, send chemical signals, and even warn each other about threats like insect attacks. When one tree is attacked, it can release chemical signals through the mycelium, and nearby trees may respond by producing more defensive compounds. The largest known organism on Earth is a fungus, a species of Armilion in Oregon, USA. Its mycelium covers over 9 square kilometers underground and it's estimated to be over 2,000 years old. Fungi are not just individual organisms, they act like disrupting brains, supporting the entire forest as a living community. So, in the end of the video, I just wanted to say that fungi are everywhere in the forest, in the soil, in the air, and even inside our bodies. They help plants grow, recycle the dead, connect entire ecosystem, and sometimes even feed in human health. They make bread rise, turn milk into cheese, and give us life-saving medicine like penicillin. So, that's it and see you in November.